Can anybody help me out with this? What is intelligence?
Thinking or mindfulness about anything we do, some power to think about and execute it.
Okay. So according to Mangai, that is related to thinking. Dr. Paulo, anything from your side?
Yeah, it's a way, the way you respond.
The way you respond. Okay.
That is,
Okay.
you give a respond to stimulus what you get, and
Right.
the stimulus what you create in your own mind to the other person. So stimulus from you to other person and the stimulus from other person to you, and how you respond, how you behave in response to this.
Very true. Very true. So nowadays we are talking or we are listening from many people, many things about, emotional intelligence. There is a data intelligence. There is a business intelligence. There are many kind of, and now this a concept came as a multi-intelligence. Okay. So what is this all together? Sometimes it gives us a feeling like intelligence is a whole concept, and now we are just talking about different segment of it. Okay. And when it comes to training, when it comes to business, when it comes to entrepreneurship, how this intelligence is getting associated, that is what we want to learn. Because we all know, we have read many of the topics related to IQ and EQ. A person who is having more EQ or emotional quotient performs better than a person having a, I mean, comparatively, if suppose one student having a very nice IQ rating and the less EQ rating, but it might be the chances that student won't be able to perform well because of the low EQ. But in 70%, people with the more IQ, more EQ, more emotional quotient performs better in their life. So how this happens, and when we are living our life on the day-to-day basis, whether it's a personal life or the professional life, some or other way, this emotional intelligence comes in a picture. But it's when it comes to business, it's not only emotional intelligence. There are many things associated with it, like a business intelligence, like a data intelligence. But what is that altogether? Can anybody tell me about, the way Dr. Paulos said, it is a stimulus or it is a respond. Okay. The Mangai said it is the way of thinking. But when these things happens, when we have some kind of a data with us, right? By the sensory organs, we are capturing some kind of information, and then we are responding towards it. Okay. Similar way, when we are doing a business, when we are giving a training, when we are doing an entrepreneurship, we need to have some data with us. Okay. What this data is doing, this data is nothing but helping us to process the information where and letting us to know where we are. It helps us to take a decision, right? For example, if we see a raw mango or a raw fruit, okay, we might won't be able to, grab it and just have it. But if we are seeing a proper fruit, which is, I mean, what do you say? It's a properly uh, done, then we can have it right away the way it is. Say the raw mango and the mango as at such a whole. So when we get some information, we process, we react or respond. Similar way in a business, we need to process a data, and accordingly that we take some decision. So nowadays, data, I will say, it's become a business culture. So when I say a data as a business culture, then how it acts. Whether we are a SME, whether we are running a corporate, whether we are running a solopreneurship, or there is some kind of a business ideas in our mind, we are working as a freelancer or however it is, but we are not doing 9 to 5 job. Okay, so all my solopreneur entrepreneur friends, we need to have some data to process, which will help us to be act like an intelligent person, or we will have that decision making power within us. Now, when I'm many of here are from a training background. So when we are giving a training, okay, we need to have some data with us. Do you work on that data? How many, where is the need of our training? What kind of a training our client or will-be client will be required? What is the necessity of it? What is the demographic of it? What what is the culture they are having? So we need to have all kind of a data to process that information and to know where we are. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes, yes.
You mean the lead information, ma'am? How to take leads and how the clients should be,
Lead
all that.
is one factor. Lead
Hmm.
is a one factor. Lead is the thing. When suppose you are tomorrow you are planning say session on what is your core this thing training area?
Creating awareness on self-healing methods.
Okay, creating awareness on a self-healing. Okay, so for the self-healing, you need to know who are your target audience first. Who are the people who require this awareness? What is the need behind it? Okay, so you need to capture those data, or when you are saying the lead. Okay, once you capture the data, you need to process that data. You need to send mails or the whatever the marketing strategies or the sales strategies you need to do. Also you need to see the how many people have attended, then the feedback of them. So that is all data which will help you to grow ahead, and that is what we require. Okay, and as far as this training concept is considered, or the when we are talking about this solopreneurship, then my dear friends, I would like to tell you there is no more solopreneurship exist, because everyone will be required some or the other help from other members. There will be a different host which we require in terms of a technical, in terms of finance, in terms of a system, in terms of a process. We will proceed for this one. What I'm talking about, we will elaborate on that one. I'll come on that part later on. So now we are in that phase where we are talking about business after lockdown. So we are in that phase of reopen. So you, me, and everyone have started, we all entrepreneurs have started somewhere thinking, I'm good at this one. I have this skill. Okay. I'll give this service or I'll provide this product. Okay. And then this journey of a lockdown came. Somehow might be started 2 years back, 8 years back, 13 years back, but this lockdown period came and whole scenarios have changed. Now it's a time where we are entering into the phase of reopen. Lockdown 1.0, 2.0, slowly 4.0 and on went, and it's a time to reopen. But it's not completely open yet, because we have, as a trainer, we are giving trainings online. So what are the factors, being an SME, being a solopreneur, being an entrepreneur, which we need to consider? Are you getting stuck up somewhere while this reopening is happening? May I know any of the issues from your side? What kind of issues are you facing when we are
No issues as such, Sneh, but I would like to add on here that it's completely unconventional because in today's times, a lot of dynamics have changed across the economy. And, moving online could be one
Yes.
platform. There are a lot of other things that have taken center stage, and the way we do business basically has changed. So, be it into learning and development, be it into any other professional services, the element of the business the way of doing business has completely undergone
So
a change.
work from home culture, the learning for the teachers also,
Everything,
right?
every single thing, be it in the field of education, be it in the field of finance, be it in the field of art, everywhere. The entire way in which we've been doing businesses so far has completely have had a turnaround. Not only online, but like, yeah, I mean, we've got AI pitching in, we've got people losing their jobs, we've got building on entrepreneurs. There's a lot of change in that ecosystem which we cater to, in the 4 5 years the way business used to happen, and that ecosystem has completely undergone transformation. That's what I definitely see, and it's left up to us how we capitalize on that. The one who will grow.
परिवर्तन ही नियम है, जैसे हमारे कृष्ण जी ने कहा है. So whoever in the transformation phase or who are capturing this phase will be survive, will be doing great in their journey.
In my case, I felt that the lockdown was a boom for me because
Okay.
many trainings are coming home because I couldn't reach many of the places because of the demography location where I am. So I felt it is good for me that it is coming home online.
Right. So there are many good part of it also. So that I mean, whenever we used to give a training physically, we used to go somewhere, or the students used to come at our place. Now that we can say we are having a branches all over the world. We are not restricted demographically, right?
If you ask me, the
Yeah,
problem what people face is people problem, because culturally, as we say, every 50 kilometer culture changes. Now,
exactly.
now basically we are not accepting ourselves. We feel that we have certain limitation, and what we call in TA. Some people feel inferior. I am not okay. Some people feel uh, I am okay. Others are not okay. So this cultural difference, which makes people problem. The technical problem is reduced. Now, as Mangai rightly said, I thank Corona because initially I was taking a session, offline session, the different places. I went to Delhi, I went to Pune, Chennai, I went to everywhere. So that was actually, limited movement. But once this Corona came, and I find that, I am now you videos watched by people from outside country. So maybe my online session also, I think will be more attended by the people from other countries, because your target audience is the entire universe. It is not restricted to maybe Maharashtra or Mumbai or India. Now it will be open to the world. So we have to consider the audience as a global people. So for that, actually, one change we can make is we change ourselves to suit the the global culture, as we say, one world, one culture.
Yes, very true, very true, very true. So we can say ourselves as a star. In the childhood, we used to get that star, or whoever having, small children, they can relate this very nicely. Whenever they do any good things, they get a star. And what this
on
star is,
on the
the
hand
star is
on the
the,
hand
yes, yes, on hand, on hand. So what this star is doing emotionally with them, it boosts their confidence.
It
Okay,
motivates them.
it motivates them, it says them keep it up, kind of this thing. So this kind of a star thing even we required, right? Because age is just a number. They are studying and we are doing entrepreneurship. Only the job got changed, right? So are we a star?
We are a star.
We are star. Yes.
Vijay Kumar from UK has joined now. Vijay,
Oh, hello Vijay ji.
Hi, good afternoon. Vanakkam.
welcome Vijay. Nice you have joined from UK.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks. Always I want to join, sir, because of the time I'm not able to. So surely we'll work together.
Okay. Thank you, Vijay ji.
Thanks, Sneha.
Okay. So when I'm talking about this star thing within us, so that is nothing but S is for structure, T is for technical, A is for action, and R is for relationship. I'll come to one by one to this point. And when we all having these structured technical things, action things, and relation things with us, we are automatically going to get the strength. So if we are having a star, we will be having a tremendous strength with us. So what is this structure is all about? When we are doing any job, like if we are providing, either we are providing a service or we are providing a product, okay, whatever the business we are doing, we need to have a proper structure for it. When I'm talking about structure, it means kind of an organizational structure, or for the solopreneurship, it is a structure within themselves. When I'm talking about structure, it means a proper process one department to another department. When that flow of work goes smoothly, the things goes properly. For this moment, when we are having this training, okay, there are some work, as a trainer or as a host. Now I'm talking about, but I prepared my PPT before. Okay, Jyoti ma'am conducted all these, the formality what required for the for the Zoom session arrangement and everything. Dr. Paulo had done some of the things. Others as an audience, you took a responsibility on yourself. So this is not the whole and soul thing which is I myself is doing. This is happening structurally. Everyone is having some or other responsibilities within them, and then the things are going smoothly. Say for example, when we are giving a training, okay, for the training also we need to have a proper structure. How this structure comes in a picture in the organization, you must have seen different departments, like account departments, HR departments are there, some development departments are there, some technical departments are there. So they are having a different teams altogether, departments altogether, and they do a processing properly, one related to another. So when we are giving a training, what we are doing is we are finalizing on the one chapter or one topic. We are gathering the information about it. We are gathering all the experience about, whatever we had. We piled up everything. We structure that content also properly. Then we do represent. Then we talk with the concerned persons, and the things are happening. So for the every business, structure is a mandatory thing. So whether you are solopreneur or you are running a SMEs, either you are having a team of say 20-30 people or more than that, you need to see whether your organization is having a proper structure or not. So are we getting proper information? Are we delivering it properly, executing it properly? Are we getting a proper feedback? Are we improvising on it? So that structure, that cycle needs to be proper. Second thing is a technical thing. As you know, before this pandemic situation, as Jyoti also said here, things have changed a lot, and this transformation is happening. And many of the people, or rather everybody came online. So it's a learning curve. It's a technical learning curve for everybody. So we need to see whether our technical team is proper. When I'm talking about technical comes everything, means is your digital marketing is happening properly? When we are sending these meeting requests, that Zoom and everything is going proper, whether that form is proper or not. So this is all technical team, what our technical team is performing. So being a trainer also, you need to see if you are having an organization, whether your technical team is doing rightly or not. And if you do not have organization, and if you are doing solopreneurship, you need to check all the technicality, the lights, the when you are going to take that session, how that situation will be, whether you are having a proper data, whether you are having a proper presentation or not. You need to check for all that things. So you need to check for the technical things. And third is your action. What kind of a action you are going to do? I mean, what kind of you must have thought of for this session, like for example, if you want to go for any kind of a training or for this kind of a session, I have planned this much. I need to, talk about these pointers. For convey those pointers, what are the things which I'm going to do that? To, in the sense, for this particular slide, if my intention is to provide a knowledge about this star, is my PPT made accordingly? Was those words visible properly? So that is my action, and am I elaborating that properly to you? So that is my action, that is my karma, what I'm doing it now. So you need to check on your action. And again, R is a relationship. No business, no solopreneurship, no entrepreneurship will happen without a relationship. Tomorrow, if Amitabh is saying, buy this product, tomorrow Saurav Ganguly is saying to buy this product, and our friend is telling to buy this product, who will be having a more impact, where we are having a more weightage? Are you going to go with what friend is saying, or are you going to go with what Amitabh Bachchan is saying? What do you say?
I trust no one.
But unfortunately,
While
in our country, people will go by what Amitabh is saying, honestly.
Okay.
I
If
would
I'll say,
trust a friend, yeah.
today I'll tell you, Amitabh is wearing one ring, okay, which is worth kind of a 3.5 crore. Then definitely I'll might be, like what my friend is suggesting, okay, take this one, this will affect you that much. So definitely what do you say? We are going to listen what Amitabh is saying, because we are having that his image in our mind, but we are not going to do, we are not going to take action what Amitabh is doing. So those are the two different things. What advertisements are making impact on us and what we are doing, that is the total different, because our friend knows our situation more than what Amitabh is knowing about us. So definitely the trust factor, to be very honest, we will definitely going to listen Amitabh, that advertisement we will be having an impact on it, but action we will be doing as per our convenient and what our friend is saying, what our relationship is saying. For example, when I have joined this group, okay, I joined this group because I had a good conversation with Dr. Paulo. I might have not joined a group, even though tomorrow Sachin Tendulkar will tell me, join this group. I'm connected with Dr. Vivek Bindra and all. We discuss many of the things, okay? But definitely the people who have experienced that one, I'll go for that. Do you agree, Dr. Paulo, for this one? You are on mute, Dr. Paulo. Okay, he might be not able to hear it.
You're talking about the credential of the person who is making that statement.
I was talking about for this, joining of this group, because I have a conversation with Dr. Paulo. We had a nice gesture. We have a nice discussions about, different topics, which made me to keep a trust on you, and I joined this group, right?
Yes, thank you.
We are having many of the groups around us. But
Next,
why?
now only 4 minutes are remaining. How long you want? How many minutes more you want? So we may have to rejoin after 10
So
minutes.
this is for the 1 hour, right?
Acha, Jyoti,
So
this is
you can complete this slide and then we hang up, and in next 5 minutes
We can
join back.
rejoin this one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
rejoin the same
because
session. You finish with
Zoom
this
is showing
particular
that
slide.
now we have got
Yeah,
1.3 minutes.
yeah.
So we
Okay.
need this
So
slide
for
and
the
we'll rejoin after.
So for the any kind of a business, to build a strength, we need to have a structure in place, technical things in place. We need to take a proper actions and our relationships. And definitely when we are talking about relationships, it's more about you're using a emotional intelligence too. But it is a quite large and vast topic. So we will do it for this emotional intelligence in a business sometime later. Okay. Another thing, when we are talking about intelligence, when we are talking about data, when we are talking about number, when we are talking about analytical skills, okay, we need to have a clarity of a structure. Okay, we have talked about this organizational structure. Now they are in an organization, we are having a different teams who are having their own responsibilities and executing accordingly. We need to keep a proper watch. We need to motivate them. We need to guide them for having a proper organizational structure. Also, every team will be having their own roles specified. Same as even though we are a solopreneur, we are a trainer, we have our own roles and responsibilities. So we need to be clear with our mind what kind of a role we are having. Are we going to provide just slide just to show a slide? How we are going to provide those trainings and all? When I'm talking that my role is as a trainer right now, or as a host right now, I need to have the clarity of my responsibility. And then the competencies. You need to have a proper understanding of your competencies. But what competencies this term you can think of now? Can you tell me? When we talk about competencies, what it means?
When you talk about competence, it consists of structure, your relationship, and how you interact with others. All three comes in the picture.
Right.
Because when you
Also,
talk about structure, as a person, how you are structured? Are you?
So when we talk about roles, relationships, structure, it is our internal thing. Also, we need to understand about the outside things like competitions.
Yeah.
So for the training, we can say, we are having almost, more than 10 lakhs trainers available in India. So what people are doing, what they are delivering. So you should know about your competitions to people who are serving or providing a product in the same industry. When you will learn about competencies, you will learn about the need. And when you will know about the need,